Hi beauty, my name is Alicia Casagrande and this is period circuit number 2. We will be working full body today and you won't need any equipment at all. Now, despite the title of this video, this series is brilliant for anybody who is feeling burnt out, exhausted, or even recovering from illness. I hope it helps you feel your best. Let's get started. Okay, beautiful women, this is such an awesome workout. It is gentle, it is nurturing, it is nourishing. Exercise number 1 are our fire hydrants. So to set up for these, we are actually going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So we have our palms underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips, just like this. Really simple, easy movement, but we want to focus on the muscle that we're working. So from here, we simply take one leg and then we lift that knee out to the sides of the room. As we bring that entire leg up, we hold it there and then we bring it back down. So we're not placing the leg on the mat, we're just hovering above the mat there. We take the leg up, lower down. So we're doing the same leg for the full 40 seconds here. We're thinking about the glute muscle that we're working in this exercise. Tummy is switched on. That tummy isn't hanging down. We've got it nice and active and engaged. We're holding that leg for at least a count at the top there. Take that knee up as high as you can go. Bring it down. That's it. Amazing. Stay with me here. I like to do these workouts in real time. Although we can't be here together, I am at the end of my cycle, so this is going to feel absolute bliss today. If we can't work out in the same room together, I want to at least feel like I'm in the moment with you when you're doing this workout. Let's go one more. Take that leg down. Fantastic. From here we are coming down onto our side, taking a lie down. We're supporting our head in our hand and we have our bottom leg extended out long, and we're actually taking this top leg, bending it over, placing that foot on the mat, just like this. You can use this hand here for support if need be. From here, we simply lift that bottom leg up, hold at the top, and lower back down. These are our side lying under leg lifts. That's it. So tiny little movement, lifting that leg, squeezing at the top, making sure that we're pushing our hips away from us to have that tiny little gap between your waist and the floor. Hold it up there. Lift and squeeze. Lower back down. Lift and squeeze. That's it. If you feel yourself collapsing into your waist on that mat, just keep your hand on that hip. Push it away for me. Fantastic. We want to keep that neutral spine. Lots going on here. A typical Pilates exercise with so much cueing, so much going on, so much to think about. But really, it works those tiny, small little muscle groups which often get neglected, which is so important. And that's it. Let's go 2 more here. Well done. Last one. Hold it up there. I think that was 3 in total, actually, not 2. Lower down. Okay, we have our 4-point kneeling position again, so nice and easy. We're moving into single arm flies now. So let's just work, for ease sake, the same side that we did for our fire hydrants. So we're actually taking this hand and we're placing it behind our ear here now. So we're only supporting ourselves with one arm. From here, we're taking the elbow down towards opposite wrist. And we're taking that arm up now as high as we can go in that rotation. Bring it back down. So we're rotating through the spine and flexing and strengthening through that upper mid back. Well done. Try and get as high as you can go in that rotation. Take the elbow as low as you can go to that wrist and as high as you can go to the sky. Well done. Continue moving through this one for me. Try not to hold your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Incredible. This is so, so good to wake up your body, improve that posture and alignment. Let's go 1 more here. That's it. Take it down. Fantastic. We get to have a little lie down on our belly now. So come down onto your belly on your mat for me. We have our legs out long, and we're actually going to tuck our pubic bone into the mat. This is going to help keep that neutral spine alignment as well. So pubic bone tucked into the mat, and then we have our palms facing upwards towards the sky. Our arms are just by our side. From here, let yourself relax, because what we're actually going to do is we're going to slightly bring those arms up so that the hands are about the top of your bottom, really. You want them to be about that level, sitting at about the top of your bottom. When you do that, you're going to lift your head slightly off the mat. So your head, neck, shoulders are lifted. This is our start position. From here, all we're doing is rotating from the shoulder blade. So we're actually turning the palms down and we're turning them up. So we're tiny little rotation, but that rotation isn't coming from the wrist or the elbows. That rotation is coming from the shoulder blade. So we rotate, turn those palms to the ground, rotate, take those palms back up to the ceiling. So we're staying through this movement, keeping the head, neck, and shoulders slightly off the mat. Eye gaze is down, and we're squeezing through those shoulder blades. Feel the triceps turn on here. Keep that pubic bone tucked into the mat. Focus on your breath here. Try not to hold your breath. It's very easy to hold your breath when your belly is pushed into the mat. Simple little rotation, that's it. Let's go 3 more here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and take those arms out in front of you. We are moving onto our back now for the next 2 exercises. We have our low impact bicycles. So coming flat onto your back. This time we're going to imprint our spine into the mat so that we can take our legs into that tabletop position. You can place your hands underneath your head for support if need be. From here, we're simply cycling our legs like we are riding a bike. So we take one leg out, cycle it around. Opposite leg, bring it back in. So we're just alternating here, taking one leg and extending it with pointed toes out at a time. Our legs are hip distance apart, so we have a slight gap between them as if they're sitting on train tracks. Now have a think about your lower back here. When you take your leg out, are you arching through that lower back? If you are, just keep your legs extended up high for me, and don't take those legs as far and as long. We don't want to be arching through that lower back. We want to keep neutral spine the entire time. That's it. Feel those lower tummy muscles switching on here now to perform this exercise. Beautiful. Fantastic. Let's go 4 more here. 2 more each side. 1, 2, 3, last one, and keep those legs here for me. We are moving straight into lying toe taps. Exact same start position. However, from here, all we're doing is taking one foot to the mat, touching the mat with our toe, bring it back up. Opposite leg now. Touching that toe down, bringing it back up. Fantastic. Slow this one down. We don't want to go too slow, but we don't want to go too fast either, that we arch through the lower back. We lose that lower abdominal connection and activation, and then we're not using the proper muscles to perform this exercise. So tiny little toe taps. That's it. I hope you're enjoying this today. I know I am. This is exactly what I felt like, and I love to include workouts like this in my channel because, you know, consistency is king, right? And often when we are feeling sleep deprived or we're just not feeling our best, it's very easy to lose the habit. And that's when everything often gets thrown out the windows. But if you have an option just to reduce the intensity, but still keep your body moving for consistency's sake, that is going to help so much. Just keep the habit alive. Help keep you moving, help keep your identity as somebody who does exercise consistently. And that's what this is all about. Let's go 2 more here. Last one. Take those legs down. Let's get ready for round 2. All right, this is feeling amazing. We have fire hydrants yet again. We're doing the opposite leg this time, so I'm actually going to face this way. In our 4-point kneeling position, you know what to do. From here, we take that knee up and out to the side of the room, and we bring it back. Well done, great job, beautiful. Hold it there at that top range. Now here are your modifications. If this is feeling a little bit tricky for you today, you can always reduce your range of motion. I talk about that a lot. So just take that knee, maybe halfway up, then lower it back down from here. So you don't need to do the full range. If the full range feels like too much, just reduce it. You're still essentially working the same muscle, even if you're reducing. If you're feeling pretty good today and want to give this one a little bit more, I want you to add some pulses. So take that leg up and keep it at that top range, tiny little pulses. That's it. My legs are shaking like crazy for some reason doing this. So add those pulses and pulse through this movement. That's just going to increase the intensity that little bit more for you. So they are your modifications for our fire hydrants. Let's go 2 more. Take that leg up. Last one. Hold it there. Bring it back down. We have our side lying under leg lifts. So again, we're working the opposite leg. Coming down onto your mat. Bottom leg extended long, we are supporting our head here. That top leg comes up and over so that we are able to lift that bottom leg up. So we lift with pointed toes, lower back down. Lift and lower. The modification for this one, to make it easier, is pretty easy, but it does make a big difference, especially for a lot of women. What I want you to do is just take this top leg, bring it down onto the mat for more support, and then lift your leg and lower. So you have that option there. If keeping this leg up here feels a little bit too tricky, you've definitely got the ability to make it slightly easier by resting that leg on the ground. For all my challenges, what I want you to do here, super simple, but it takes a lot of focus and concentration, is to hold that leg up in that top range. Just hold it there. That's all you're doing for the full amount of time. Hold it, squeeze through those inner thighs. That's it. Feel them turning on, making sure you're not rocking back and forward. You're holding it up. You can do tiny little pulses if you want to increase the intensity a little bit more, but that is your progression for our underleg lifts. Oh, this feels so lovely. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Drop it down. We're moving into our 4-point kneeling single arm flies. Again, opposite arm now. Same 4-point kneeling position. We're taking that hand behind the ear, gluing it here so our elbow is out to the side of the room. We're taking the elbow down to the opposite wrist, taking it up to the ceiling here. That's it. Lower back down. Take it up. Again, the same principle applies here. If you want to make this one slightly easier, reduce your range again. So maybe you're not coming down as far to your elbow, and maybe you're not going up as high with that arm. That's it. And the single best thing you can do to progress this exercise is really focus on increasing your range. So try to get that arm, squeeze that shoulder blade at the back, get that elbow lifted right up to the ceiling there, and take it as far as you can down to the ground. That's it. So we're playing around with our range. And that will be different for everybody. That depends on so many factors. Flexibility, joint health, bone density, so many things will determine where you are with this exercise. So please don't be hard on yourself. And just do what feels good for you today. Moving through this one. Let's go 1 more here. And we have our flights up next. Wouldn't it be nice if we were actually going on a flight somewhere? Take it down. Okay, we are coming onto the mat here for our flights. Legs extended out long. We have our arms by our side, palms facing up, head down for me. Tuck that pubic bone into the mat, and as you do, lift those arms and shoulders up. Start position is here. We rotate. We rotate back. So remember, this is coming purely from the shoulder socket. We are not just moving through our wrists like this. It's a rotation of the shoulders and a rotation back. So you should feel the whole top of your arm rotate forward and back. If the rotation is too much for you, you can make it slightly easier. And what I want you to do is just hold your head, neck, and shoulders up with your palms facing up and slightly pulse those palms up towards the ceiling. So you're taking out the rotation completely. Everybody else, really focus on lifting the head, neck, and shoulders and enhance that rotation. So bring those palms up as high as you can go. Try and get them above bottom level if you can. And move through that rotation with a lot of emphasis. Feeling good, working on our posture here. Arms are working hard. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And take it down. Come down for a nice little lie on your back. We're already down, so we don't need to travel too far. But we have our spine imprinted into the mat and our legs are coming up for our low impact bicycles. Okay, from here, all we do is simply take those legs out. As I said during round 1, to make this one easier, just don't take your legs as low and as far out. Keep them slightly higher for me and focus on your lower back. To progress this exercise, what you can do is take your hands, interlace your hands behind your neck, thumbs running down the back of your neck, and I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders for me here. Lifting everything off the ground and moving into those bicycles with everything lifted. The entire upper body lifted. Eye gaze is on your feet. And we're working through this one with that head, neck, and shoulders lifted. So that is your progression. Focusing on our breath here. That's it. Let's go 4 more, 2 each side. Last 2. Last 1. Legs stay up here in that tabletop position. We have our lying toe taps. From here, all we do is take that toe down, tap it on the mat, alternating sides. Well done. If your lower back is starting to feel fatigued, you can take your hands and place them underneath your bottom for some additional support, and that will make this exercise a tiny bit easier as well. So play around with that. That might feel really good for you today. However, if you're progressing this one, we're going to do the exact same thing that we would have done in our low impact bicycles. So we're taking our hands behind the head, lifting the head, neck and shoulders, and we're tapping down. Elbows are extended out wide towards the side of the room, and we're holding it here as we're tapping down. That's it. Making sure we're breathing. So you choose your option today. Tiny little toe taps. Keep those tummy muscles switched on. Poke yourself in the lower belly. What are you going to do? You are going to engage those muscles, aren't you, to protect all of your internal organs. That's what I want you to do. Or think about doing those skinny jeans up. Think about that zipper. What are you going to do? You're going to switch everything on so you can do up those pair of skinny jeans. Great little analogy. If you want, you can feel 2 fingers underneath your hips just to make sure that those muscles are switched on. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Take those legs down. Well done. Round 3 and 4 coming up. Thank you for coming back and joining me for the second part of this workout, rounds 3 and 4. We have our fire hydrants up first. Again, we're going back to the same side that we did during round 1. So, 4-point kneeling position. We know the exercises now, so we're going to get straight into it. Taking that leg up to the side of the room, lower back down. Stay with me, come and join me, pick your pace. I hope this workout is feeling really awesome for you today. Nothing too fatiguing, just moving our body and keeping the habit alive. Don't forget to hold that leg up for at least a count or 2. The magic is in the hold at that top range because we're taking away the momentum. We're making those glute muscles work extra hard and that supporting leg work extra hard. We've got 5 seconds here. Let's go, last one. Hold it there, keep it there, and lower down. We have our under leg lifts. We're coming flat onto your side, bottom leg extended. We know what we're doing. You can even hold on to your ankle if that feels easier. Let's take the leg up, lower back down. Hold and squeeze. That's it. Again, we're holding at that top range for at least a count or two as well. If you can, go for a count of 2. So take it up. 1, 2, that's it. If you've got your knee placed on the mat, enjoy that. That is absolutely an option that you can take. Hold it here. That still means that we're working through that inner thigh, and you're still going to get just as much out of this exercise if you're resting that top leg down. Fantastic. Let's go one more here. We're going to hold it at that top range. Hold it, hold it. Yes. And lower. We have our 4-point kneeling, single arm flies. Going straight into that setup position. Arm comes up, hand comes up to the head, and we are working through that rotation here. Enjoy this one. It is not very often that we get to rotate through the thoracic spine like this. So try and enjoy it. For some people, this can feel quite intense because, as I said, this isn't something we do very often. Especially if you're used to sitting at a desk or picking up children and you're in that kind of hunched over position, if you're breastfeeding, anything like that, this may feel a little foreign for you. It may feel a bit sticky, a bit uncomfortable. But it's so important that we continue that mobility through that spine. Let's go one more here. And take it down into our flights on your belly, on the mat. Arms by the side, palms facing up, pubic bone tucked in. We take the arms up and we rotate through those shoulders. If you're focusing on tucking your pubic bone into the mat, you can also focus on pushing the top of your feet into the ground. What that's going to do is really switch on a lot of those lower body muscles as well. You'll feel your quads switch on, your glute muscles switch on. So you're activating and engaging the lower body as well in this exercise. Stay here with me. Tiny but mighty movement. Let's go. Last 2. Last one. And bring it down. We have our low impact bicycles coming onto your back for me for our last little bit of abdominal work for round 3. We're taking those legs into tabletop position and cycling those legs out. Remember, you do have the option here to lift your head, neck and shoulders if you want that progression. Beautiful inhale, beautiful exhale. Slow and controlled. Try not to move through the hips and pelvis too much. Keep everything steady. Precision, control, stability. That's it. That's what we're here to focus on. Let's go 4 more. 2, 3, last one. Keep those legs up for our toe taps. We take it down straight into our toe taps. Why not? That would feel especially spicy if you're doing the progression and holding your head, neck and shoulders up for both exercises now. Tiny little toe taps. That's it. Making sure that there's a tiny little gap between those knees. They are in line with your hips. We are almost done, you beautiful things. We have one more round coming back up just to balance and even everything out. And then you can tick this one off for today. Let's go 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Final round coming up. All right, this is it. Let's get straight into it. Fire hydrants on the opposite leg again. So I'm going to face this way. Enough queuing. Let's just get straight into it, yeah? Let's get this workout done and dusted so you can get on with the rest of your day. I hope you have a beautiful day, whatever it is you're doing. Or if you're doing this at night, I hope you have a beautiful sleep. Lift and hold. Amazing work, that's it. Squeeze it up there. Let's go 3 more now. Last 2. Last 1. And lower down. We have our under leg lifts coming onto your side. Choosing your options. Remember, you can hold that ankle if that feels good for you. Let's lift and squeeze. Lower back down. Lift and hold. Lower. Fantastic. See if you can hold that leg up there now for a count of 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3, lower. 1, 2, 3, lower, but not for long. We don't want to stay down at that bottom range for too long. We want to keep those thigh muscles working. Almost there. And we're moving into some arms and some back exercises, and then finishing with our abdominal exercises. Let's go 1 more. And we take it down. We have our 4-point kneeling single arm flies. Opposite arm, setting up. I feel like a bit of a dog or a cat. You know how they find their position that feels comfortable on the mat. Let's take it up. Full extension here. Feel into the uncomfortability of this. And just know how good it is for your body to be moving through this. Take it up. If you can, take your eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Lower back down. Continue to look at that elbow. Fantastic. That's it. Let's keep this going. Almost there. Let's go last one here now. Take it right up, hold it up there, and lower back down. We have flights coming onto your belly. Palms facing up. Let's take those hands up towards the top of that bottom, and we rotate. Pubic bone is tucked in. Think about pushing your feet into the ground. Feel your quads switch on, your glutes. Let's get the most out of this exercise. Make it work for us in the time that we have. Looking good. I hope you're feeling just as good. Almost there. We have almost 10 seconds left. 10 seconds now. Let's give this everything we've got. Emphasize those rotations. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And roll over for me. We are coming into our abdominal exercises. Low impact bicycles. Legs come up. Let's do this. Option is there to lift your head, neck and shoulders. If you want to give this last little round everything you've got. I hope you can't hear my kids screaming in the background. It is school holidays here at the moment. And they're running amok, as kids do. But we are still getting it done regardless. They know that I've dedicated this time to myself, which I feel is important for them to see and know and witness, to know that, you know, when they get to our age and they potentially have kids of their own, that I hope that they can dedicate the same time to themselves as well, and to know that that's okay. And it's not selfish, it's actually necessary. Keep moving through this one, that's it. Let's go 3, 2, last one. We've got our toe taps to finish. Legs stay up, we tap it down. Final exercise here. Last little bit of work. If you're lifting your head, neck and shoulders, go you good thing. Well done. Tap it out. Tiny little taps to finish off now. Tummy muscles are working hard. You've got this. Stay with me. Last little bit. We've got 20 seconds here, that is it, and we are done. Keep it going. We've got 15. Sorry for starting my countdown later. I know that sometimes really sucks when someone's like, we've got 1 minute to go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Well done. Take those knees out to the sides of the room and just release that lower back for me. Enjoy that. All right, you beautiful things, thank you so much for joining me for another period workout. If you have amazing women in your life who deserve to feel just as good as what you do now after doing this workout, please send my channel their way. I will be forever grateful. I will see you back here on the mat again so soon. Take care of you.